The aroma of freshly baked cookies hung heavy in the air, a stark contrast to the brewing storm inside Deborah's perfectly manicured life. Deborah, a woman whose organizational skills rivaled a military strategist, was preparing for the annual PTA bake sale. Everything had to be perfect, from the precisely measured ingredients to the flawlessly arranged cupcakes. But today, something felt off. A tremor of unease rippled through her carefully constructed world, a foreshadowing of the chaos about to engulf her perfectly planned afternoon. This was no ordinary bake sale. This was a battle for the soul of the school's fundraising efforts, and Deborah was ready to wage war. Her meticulously crafted sugar cookies, symbols of her unwavering commitment to perfection, were her weapons of choice. The enemy? A woman named Brenda, whose brownies were, dare she say it, slightly undercooked. Brenda's laissez-faire approach to baking was an affront to Deborah's meticulously crafted order. The uneven frosting, the slightly lopsided cupcakes, they were an outrage. Brenda's cheerful demeanor was, in Deborah's eyes, a blatant display of disrespect. The clash was inevitable. The air crackled with tension, thick with the scent of burnt sugar and simmering resentment. Deborah felt a familiar fire ignite within her, a righteous fury that only a truly dedicated PTA mom could possess. The brownie, a seemingly innocent baked good, became the symbol of Brenda's culinary carelessness, and by extension her disregard for the PTA's fundraising goals. Deborah, armed with her perfectly frosted cookies and unwavering determination, would not back down. This wasn't just about slightly undercooked brownies. It was about upholding standards, about maintaining the very fabric of their community. The stakes were high. The fate of the school's new playground equipment hung precariously in the balance, dependent on the success of this bake sale, and Deborah's unwavering commitment to excellence. Words were exchanged. Accusations flew like rogue sprinkles across a vanilla buttercream cake. Deborah, a master of articulate fury, laid bare Brenda's baking transgressions with the precision of a seasoned lawyer. The onlookers, a mix of sympathetic PTA moms and amused onlookers, watched in captivated silence. Deborah's perfectly coiffed hair remained stubbornly in place, a testament to her unwavering composure amidst the escalating verbal onslaught. Brenda, initially bewildered, began to mount her own defense, but Deborah's argument was airtight, backed by years of meticulously planned bake sales. The bake sale descended into controlled chaos. Cookies tumbled, brownies toppled, and the air filled with the sounds of hushed whispers and nervous laughter. Amidst the confectionery carnage, Deborah held firm, her voice rising above the din as she delivered a passionate speech about the importance of upholding standards and meeting fundraising goals. The clash wasn't just about baking. It was a battle of wills, a clash of philosophies, a showdown between order and chaos. Even Deborah, queen of the perfectly planned bake sale, felt the weight of the situation. The intensity of the confrontation, the sheer volume of her carefully worded complaints, began to take its toll. But she refused to yield. The memory of the children, their hopeful faces, fueled her relentless pursuit of fundraising success. Her commitment to the playground, to the children's future, was her strength. It fueled her onward. In a surprising twist, Brenda, overwhelmed by Deborah's passionate plea and the sheer force of her personality, offered a reluctant apology. She acknowledged the imperfections of her brownies, admitting that perhaps her baking skills weren't quite up to par. It wasn't a total surrender, but it was a significant concession, a crack in the armor of her casual baking approach. Deborah, surprisingly relieved, felt a wave of exhaustion wash over her. The battle was won, but the war was far from over. The bake sale continued, albeit with a newfound sense of respect for the importance of properly baked goods. Deborah learned that even the most meticulously planned events can veer into unexpected chaos. And sometimes, the most satisfying victories are the ones that leave you slightly bruised but ultimately victorious. The playground, a testament to the collective efforts of the PTA, stood as a symbol of their shared success. Deborah's dedication, initially fueled by a desire for perfection, had inadvertently fostered a stronger sense of community. The slightly burnt brownies, a source of initial contention, became a humorous anecdote, reminding everyone that even amidst chaos, unity and shared goals could lead to incredible achievements. The cookies, the brownies, the playground, they all became symbols of this unexpected journey. Deborah, initially seen as a rigid perfectionist, was revealed to be a dedicated, passionate, and ultimately very human PTA mom, whose battle cry echoed a surprisingly endearing desire for community and success. The experience, though initially chaotic, ultimately brought people closer, reminding everyone that sometimes a little controlled chaos can yield the sweetest victories.